What's Kenner French thinking? I'll tell you, I'm thinking good thoughts. Just met with a number of people who are really discussing the AI city manager idea that I came up with. I know, crazy. And man, it went really, really well. I want you to know that it went really, really well. If you're on Bainbridge Island, you probably have heard that the uh, Bainbridge Island city manager just retired. We need to fill the position. There's been some, let's say, some issues looking for not only the city manager, but also for the search firm. But anyway, we had a group discussion and everything went really well. The people on the webinar and ended up being a webinar because there were people, it was way too many people that could fit in my studio or my office. Plus, people came from off island. A couple people came from out of state. They wanted to know what's going on. Are we really going to put forth a city manager who is AI oriented or is an AI model, as I suggested? The thing that blows me away is there is a lot more support from a lot of people for an AI city manager, which blows me away. There's a lot more people on the island who know about artificial intelligence than I ever knew. By the way, I should do a little reset here. My name's Kenner French. What's Kenner French Thinking? That's the podcast production group within vastsolutionsgroup.com, a company that where we do tax finance and artificial intelligence. We've been doing AI for years. 2018, we had our own model. I wrote book modernmillions.ai. If you could see that, #1 bestseller at Amazon in the entrepreneurship space. A subcategory is make millions, save millions, protect millions, all with the use of artificial intelligence. And yes, I put forth the idea of a AI city manager or an AI oriented city manager, and I named the city manager model that was proposing Joel. We had a group meeting just a while back, and we just really talked about the idea of how artificial intelligence can help the city. And lo and behold, pretty much everyone was behind it. #1. #2, we're going to start meeting on a monthly basis at a minimum as a kind of a workshop or working committee to not only help with artificial intelligence with respect to the the tools and tricks, etc., for the people who are there, but also we're going to help the city and kind of orient themselves to working a little bit better with artificial intelligence to help the efficiencies of the office, etc. So I'm all excited. This episode, we're going to be talking about a little bit of AI and how it can help the city, etc., and the results of that meeting because I think it's worth chatting about. Thank you for being here first and foremost. Because you're here, if you go to modernmillions.ai, see that modernmillions.ai, make millions, save millions, and protect millions. Again, #1 bestseller in Amazon category for entrepreneurship. #2 for in the retirement community, in retirement space. Go to that website, modernmillions.ai, sponsoring this specific episode, that, and also Amazon, and you will get a copy either if you want, either a virtual or electronic copy, or give us your address. We'll send you a physical copy. Again, they're sponsored. Thank you very much to not only modernmillions.ai, but also which is a website, as I mentioned, but also to Amazon. You can also go to Amazon and order the book. So why don't we chat about the conversation and how it went? It went on for about actually 57 minutes, which I wanted to keep it exactly under an hour, and it did. I thought there was going to be a lot of debate and maybe some chair throwing, but it went really, really well. And something to think about is the input we got from it was the thought that the general consensus was artificial intelligence can actually help the city insofar as they could be, a lot more efficient. They can get information out to the populace and to the citizens of Bainbridge Island. I think that's the #1 complaint is there's not enough information getting to the hands of the citizens. And I've done some research, a little bit of research afterwards. Supposedly someone told me, and actually one of the people at the meeting that, which this blows me away, that we actually have won some awards for our social media campaign at the city. I did some research. I personally couldn't find that many things out there. I looked on YouTube, I looked in Google. By the way, YouTube, we only have 300 and something follower or subscribers, meaning from the city of Bainbridge Island on our YouTube site. Facebook, I think we have 5,000, which isn't very many. I have something, I don't know, 4,000, which isn't very many. Where it's a lot for some people, but in general, it's not a lot for a city. How could I, as one individual, have as much as a city? And then on X, hardly any. So anyway, excluding that, what I would say is we have figured out as a group, this group at this meeting where we discussed, Joel and the AI city manager idea. We're going to help the city. We're going to actually basically have a foundational website, if not websites, that is going to be put forth to help the city as far as one, social media, also two, helping to at least outline some of the things that some of the citizens that we believe want as far as artificial intelligence. So we're going to be, more to come on that. We're going to be meeting. By the way, the second Wednesday of every month, it looks like it's going to be at Bainbridge Brewers at 7:30 to 8:30 or so. The first one's going to be sponsored by, just as this episode is sponsored by modernmillions.ai and Amazon. The first meeting, which is going to be February 11th at 7:30 at Bainbridge Brewers, is also going to be sponsored by modernmillions.ai, and I really do appreciate it. It's not only me that represents that book, that website. There's a number of others. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that that group will be sponsoring that event, that gathering. And what we talked about during the presentation or during the discussion about the AI city manager um, is that there is the issue, and I fully acknowledge this. And once again, my name is Kenner French, run vastsolutionsgroup.com.